What's up guys, I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never and welcome back to another update on Hoppy. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so as you guys can see, Hoppy is up just under 3% on the day. However, it's currently sitting at a $13.9 million market cap, which is definitely down from my last Hoppy video. And you can see that Hoppy has been in a downtrend for about the last week and a half. Now, what I do want to point out from a technical analysis standpoint is that Hoppy has actually put in a slightly lower low. I'll be honest with you guys, that's not a great look. We definitely want to see Hoppy get a breakout and we want to see it put in a higher local high. If it does that, then it can get right back on track. But as of right now, this isn't a great look from a technical analysis standpoint. Although to be clear, technical analysis can be very hit or miss for meme coins. It'd still be nice to see a higher high though. If we look at Hoppy on CoinMarketCap, you can see that the volume is still not bad, 2.46 million. It is down 10% in the last 24 hours, but the volume is about 17.7% of the market cap. A lot of projects out there are under 10% of the market cap. And for all of you guys out there who are hoping to see Hoppy get listed on major exchanges, we need to see the volume continue to climb. Volume is the number one thing that exchanges are going to be looking for. You have to understand that's how the exchanges are making their money, off of trading fees. Now, if we scroll down, you can see that most of Hoppy's volume is actually coming from LBank, 32%, and then Bitmart actually has 25%. If you look at Hoppy's top exchanges, Gate.io and MEXC, Gate.io is only 2.4% and MEXC is 3.5%. Uniswap has higher volume than MEXC and Gate.io combined. So in general, we're definitely going to want to see the Hoppy volume continue climbing. Now, I will say, if you look at Ethereum right now, Ethereum looks like it's actually starting to break out of the flag. I will say, though, this isn't a super strong breakout at the moment, but we'll see where this actually closes. Regardless, if you guys have been watching my previous content, I've been very clear about the fact that we need to get back above the 200-day, which is this yellow line right here. This is a very important level for Ethereum, and there are many traders that are watching this level. If Ethereum can actually get back above this level and close multiple candles above this level, then we could see altcoins start to fly. But there are a lot of people on the sidelines still. So right now for Ethereum, honestly, just watch the 200-day and watch the 21-day. Whichever level breaks is probably the direction that we're going to be heading in the short term. And if we do take a look at Bitcoin really quick, you can see that Bitcoin is very close to retesting all-time highs. We actually had the highest weekly candle close that we have ever had. And then if you look at the daily time frame, we also had the highest daily candle close we've ever had. So those are both great signs for Bitcoin, but we have not actually broken all-time highs yet. I quickly will point out the weekly time frame again, and I'll show you guys M2 global liquidity. The M2 global liquidity is part of the reason that I am still very bullish on Bitcoin. You can see that the M2 global liquidity is still breaking out, and it has been since January. If you look at Bitcoin's history, M2 global liquidity usually front runs breakouts. Global liquidity is breaking out here. Bitcoin explodes afterwards. Same thing right here, breaking out. Bitcoin explodes afterwards. Same thing right here. Bitcoin explodes afterwards. So I'll be honest with you, I personally would be very surprised if Bitcoin doesn't put in new all-time highs. And I wouldn't even be shocked if it happened today, but only time will tell. As always, nothing is guaranteed in this market. Now, if we take a look at the HoppyX account, still not a whole lot has changed. They are posting on here every single day, which is still awesome to see, but there's no major news. And I'll be honest, that's probably part of the reason that Hoppy isn't really moving from a technical analysis standpoint. A lot of projects out there are getting some news. But I'm also not saying that Hoppy can't still pump. The fact that Ethereum seems to be breaking out should be a very good look for Hoppy. We'll see if Ethereum can actually confirm the breakout though. But that's about it for the update today on Hoppy. If you guys are interested in Hoppy and you guys are interested in getting into projects super early like Hoppy, then I also recommend taking a look at my Discord. As a lot of you guys know, we've been making huge gains in here this entire bull run. I first posted a buy alert for Hoppy in my Discord at a $580,000 market cap and it ran up to 147 million. That is around a 253x. And just over the last 3 weeks, we've nailed 2 different 100x projects. One of them was actually a 691x. We have a great community here that is constantly calling out gems. So if this is the kind of community that you'd like to be a part of, you can find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to see you guys in here. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments how high do you guys think Hoppy will go this bull run. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.